welcome back everybody to another episode of Muscle Talk. It's been a while since I recorded a video for you guys. I'm so excited to be back. I'm going to try to maintain my once a week once again. I know I've returned multiple times. It's just, life has been hitting differently, and I had to move, and I have a different job now. There's a lot of pros and cons going on in my life right now, but that's okay. I'm trying to come back and start recording again because I miss it. I do love recording podcasts. What's new with me? I work a different job, busting my ass. It's, same old. I am talking to a new girl. She is the most amazing and most beautiful woman I have ever laid my eyes upon. I'm very lucky to have her. We're taking things slow, of course. So, but today I figured is a good time to return my podcast because it is WrestleMania week. WrestleMania is this weekend. I'm pumped. I'm excited. The card is stacked. They have a shot at making this the best WrestleMania in forever. And I am unbelievably excited to watch it. There was a while I stopped getting into wrestling because I really didn't care. I used to be a big fan. I used to watch with my dad. But then, it started going downhill. And now it's starting to pick back up again, so I'm getting back into it. I'm enjoying what Triple H is doing. The whole Bloodline storyline is amazing with Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, and The Rock. Heel Rock is goated. Just everything is going well for WrestleMania. And by the way, as you notice, I'm sitting in my car for this podcast. I don't have access to my studio at the moment. I just want to let you guys know. When I do have access to my studio yet again, I will be back there. But for now, for a while, I'm probably going to be recording in the car. But for the predictions today for WrestleMania this weekend, I'm going to be predicting night 1 first, then night 2. And then I have some bonus questions at the bottom that I wrote for myself on my notes that I'm going to try to answer, discuss different things and that could happen at Mania, maybe surprise returns that could happen at Mania. I'm also going to predict the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, even though it's happening on SmackDown, which, by the way, is stupid. There is, I know the card is stacked. 90% of it I'm excited to watch. There is 2 matches I don't care for that's on this card, and one from each night. They easily could have replaced it with both of them with the women's on one night and the men's on one night for the Battle Royals. Would have been happy with that. I'm going to be predicting a women's Battle Royal. It's starting to look like it's not going to happen. But, there's a few women on the card. There's a few women in WWE that are talented that don't have anything at Mania anyways. People like Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan, hell, even Natalya. There's a lot of women you could throw into that Battle Royal that don't have a match at Mania. You know what I mean? Chelsea Green, Maxine, a lot. So I am going to be predicting Women's Battle Royal, but I'm starting to doubt it's going to happen. Just to be safe, just in case it does happen, I'm going to predict it. So, let's get into it. First podcast back. I'm very excited. Let's start with the Women's Battle Royal. Now, this one's a little tough if it does happen. So I could totally see them giving it to Nia Jax. She's overpowered. She's been dominating lately. She's been doing really. I don't like Nia Jax, okay, but I can recognize that she's been doing good, dominating the women's roster ever since returning. She even beat Becky Lynch. That's big. I did not see that coming. I could have swore Becky Lynch was gonna win. So that being said, I would go with Nia Jax, but I think I'm gonna go with my heart on this one because I think someone else needs it more, and I think someone deserves it more. I'm going to go with Liv Morgan. She is talented. She put in the work. And her women's title reign wasn't that good. It was short-lived. They had her get squashed. So let's give her something. Throw her a bone. Give her... I know her title reign was a while ago, but, after returning, You know, I really want to see her do something. I'd vote Alexa Bliss if she was still here, because, you know, Alexa Bliss, talented and just overall amazing. Plus, you know, she was my celebrity crush for a very long time. But I am going Liv Morgan on this one. If this match does happen, I think she deserves it. And if this match happens, put it on Mania. Why is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal not on Mania? But if this match happens, Liv Morgan. Now, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Like I said, this should be on Mania. There's so many good names in it that don't have a WrestleMania match. WrestleMania is their biggest pay-per-view. Like, Andrade, they return him to have his match on SmackDown. How disrespectful. Chad Gable. You know, I'm not even a big Chad Gable guy, which some of you might hate me for this. I do think he's overrated. Let's be honest. I mean, he's not the best freaking superstar. I mean, I have a friend who voted him to win the Royal Rumble. Get the hell out of here. Now this, he has a chance of winning the Battle Royal. But, you know, Chad Gable deserves a Mania match as well. You know, there's some good names in this match. You know, Bronson Reed, you know, all these people and more that are in this match deserves to be on the Mania card. Instead, they get sidetracked and they get to go fight on SmackDown in the Battle Royal. This is why I'm saying the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, it used to be on Mania. They should still have it on Mania. I think it was like the last 3 years they had it in SmackDown. Whatever. My prediction for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, even though it's stupid that it's on SmackDown, like I said 50,000 times, I'm going Andrade. I mean, you don't return the man after so long, because Andrade was in AEW for a while. You don't return him just to have him lose his first, I would say his first WrestleMania match back, but it's on fucking SmackDown. But yeah, he definitely deserves the win. He needs the win. I think he needs the momentum. You know, there's a future title shot in his name at some point. You know, Andrade is talented, and he for sure deserves and needs this win. I think it's going to come down to him, Bronson Reed, and Chad Gable. Maybe Ricochet will be in like the final 4 or 5 just to throw him a bone. Ricochet's another good talent, not on Mania. But I think Chad Gable and Andrade eliminates Bronson Reed together. And then I think Andrade will get the job done against Chad Gable. Chad Gable would be my second pick. He's a decent name to win this. But I got to go with Andrade. Andrade needs it. He deserves it. So give Andrade the win for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Let's get into night one. So on night one, I'm going to actually not only predict night one and night two, I'm also going to predict what I think the order is going to be on each night. I think night one's kicking off with the tag title ladder match. I mean, what better way to kick off WrestleMania than with one of the best matches announced? This match is going to be phenomenal. Look at the names in this shit. Judgment Day, R-Truth and Miz, Theory and Waller, New Catch Republic, New Day, and DIY in one tag ladder match. Not to mention, this is actually, you know, people might think it's easy, but it's a difficult match to predict. You know, a lot of things can happen in this match. Now, the reason why it's difficult to predict is because I predict that the tag titles will be split. The first team is easy to predict. I mean, the first team that wins one set of the tag titles, R-Truth and Miz, that's predictable to me. I do believe R-Truth and Miz are having their Mania moment. I think how they split the belts finally is R-Truth climbs the ladder and pulls down one belt and thinks he won the whole thing. Because, you know, R-Truth has that comic relief character. But there's still another tag championship hanging above the ring. The question is, who wins those? A lot of good names are in this that could do it. I mean, New Catch Republic on a tear. Theory and Waller, well deserved. I think that Waller is heavily underrated. He's very talented in the ring. I would love to see them pull it down. New Day, I don't see that happening. They're my last pick to win. I like the New Day a lot. They've always been one of my favorite tag teams, but they've had their moments so many times. So many times. They've had the tag titles so many reigns. And then DIY. They're very talented. I mean, they are so good in the ring as individual competitors. As a tag team, they're great. They've been doing good as well. I think they deserve it. Now, a part of me wants to see Theory and Waller pull those fucking belts down. I don't see them giving it to them. So, there goes New Day, there goes Theory and Waller. Judgment Day, have a shot. They had them for a while. I don't see it happening. I think that Judgment Day gets into a feud with R-Truth and Miz over the tag belts when R-Truth and Miz takes them from the Judgment Day. So, I think both teams are staying on Raw. And I think the other tag belts are, going to be for SmackDown. So, because I do think they're going to be split. So I'm going to go with DIY. I love DIY anyways. I think they're a great team. I think they deserve the win. A part of me wants Theory and Waller to do it. I don't see it happening. I see it either being DIY or New Catch Republic, and they being SmackDown Tag Champs. But I'm going with DIY on this one. So I guess we got to see what happens. So DIY and R-Truth and Miz. Next, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, and Naomi versus Damage Control. This is another match I'm excited for, even though it's going to be short. Jade Cargill, her first Mania match, actually her first match in the WWE, she is going to dominate, okay? I think the match is like 10 minutes long. 5 minutes goes to everyone else. Jade Cargill gets the rest of the time. I think when she gets tagged in, she's going to dominate. She's going to use her big moves, and she's going to get the win, probably by pinning Dakota Kai. So, there's not much to say about this match. I'm excited for it because Jade Cargill's a beast, and I get to finally see her in the WWE. But I'm going with the baby faces, Jade Cargill, Naomi, Bianca Belair. Now, they could do something afterwards. Set up a Bianca being jealous that Jade Cargill got the pinfall. Set up a feud between Bianca and Jade Cargill. Maybe a Bianca heel turn or Jade Cargill heel turn. I don't know. But very much possible. Gunther versus Sami Zayn. Another match I'm very excited for. Two incredible competitors. Gunther on a tear as Intercontinental Champion, okay? He is a amazing champion, beating everybody. Sami Zayn, who deserves a Mania moment, unfortunately is not going to be against Gunther. Okay? Look, Gunther is so talented, and he deserves everything. A part of me was hoping Gunther was going to lose the belt at Mania, despite his amazing reign, but that was before Sami Zayn was the official competitor. I could have swore it was going to end up being Gunther versus, someone else that, not Sami Zayn, not Chad Gable, maybe someone like Andrade, who deserves to be on the damn Mania card. But Gunther is retaining here. There's, no doubt in my mind. So, Gunther's winning. Sorry, Sami Zayn. I like you a lot, but Gunther's retaining the belt. Possibly afterwards, either at Mania, he confronts him, or on the Raw after Mania, it's Sheamus' return. He's been gone a while. Sheamus, Big E, maybe somebody confronts Gunther and sets up a feud for the IC. It's not going to be Sami Zayn that takes it from him. Gunther's holding that shit probably until maybe SummerSlam, honestly. Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio and Santos Escobar. Here is my first piss break match. During this match, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm getting myself food. I don't care about this match. I love Rey Mysterio. Always have. But this match does not, strike my interest. No offense, no disrespect to the men in it. They're talented competitors. I just don't care for it. I was 50-50 on it. Honestly, a lot of the Mania card is kind of unpredictable, too. It could go either way. I could see them giving it to Rey and Dragon Lee. because Santos is the reason Rey was injured for so long. I see it going to Santos and Dominic, which is what I'm leaning towards now. It's a tough one, but I'm going to stick with my original prediction. An old teacher of mine used to say, go with your gut, so I'm going to stick with my gut. My gut tells me Rey and Dragon Lee, so I'm predicting Rey and Dragon Lee, but I wouldn't be surprised if Carlito turns heel on Rey Mysterio, costing Rey and Dragon Lee the match, and Santos and Dominic pick up the win. Dominic probably by pinning Rey Mysterio, his own dad. But because Carlito was near Rey Mysterio when he was like, I need a tag partner, and then he chooses Dragon Lee. Like, Carlito's such a good talent and good name. How disrespectful. Let's be honest. It's making me think Carlito's turning heel on Rey. So, but I'm still gonna go with my gut. I'm gonna say Rey and Dragon Lee pick up the win. Babyfaces win this match. A match I'm very excited for. Brother versus brother. Twin versus twin. Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso. Bro, this is going to be such a good match. I'm so excited for it. I'm hyped for it. Some people picking Jimmy, but I don't see it. They're going to give Jey his Mania win. Come on. Jay's going to beat his older brother. He's been on a tear. I know Jimmy might need the win a little bit, but Jay's winning. He's having his Mania moment. That's it. There's nothing else to say about that. It's going to be an amazing match. Probably a 25-minute, maybe 30-minute classic. Probably going to be one of the longer matches on the show. But Jey Uso's winning. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch for the Women's World Championship, sorry. This match is actually kind of tough to predict. I was going Rhea for the longest time. I knew this match was going to happen since last year's Mania, okay? Rhea's been on a tear. I knew they were purposely keeping Becky Lynch away from Rhea Ripley. They were saving it for Mania this year. So I do think that Becky is taking time off after Mania. She has a new kid. She deserves time off. She's been busting her ass for WWE for a long time. She was the focal point of the women's roster for a long time. She deserves this. She deserves a shot, another title opportunity in the future. But I think Rhea's on a tear, and she also deserves this. Rhea is the current and the future of the women's roster, okay? Rhea Ripley's going to win. I think it's going to be a phenomenal match. Look at Rhea versus Charlotte last year. I think this match could be one of the show stealers. But I'm going Rhea Ripley. She deserves it. She needs it. She needs this big win on her record because it's time she starts facing worthy competitors. No offense to her. I mean, she beat Nia Jax, which was cool. Most of her opponents, though, were like Zoe Stark, who has no chance. People like that. So, yes, I do think Rhea Ripley's going to beat one of the best women of all time, Becky Lynch. Okay, time for the main event of night one. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins versus The Rock and Roman Reigns, bro. I'm so pumped for this match, okay? The Rock, bro, as a heel Rock, teaming with his cousin Roman Reigns, who is the focal point right now of WWE. He is more than 3 years in his Universal title reign. I mean, he's the big dog of the company at the moment. And they're taking on the two biggest baby faces, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, 2-on-2. It's a difficult one to predict, honestly. They could end up giving it to Cody and Seth, but I'm still going with Rock and Roman. Because the stipulation for this is if Cody and Seth win, there's no bloodline interference in the Universal title match on night 2. I'm pumped. I'm going to say Rock wins by pinning. Ooh. You know what? I have this as one of the bonuses later. I'm gonna wait on that one. But Rock and Roman picking up the win in night one's main event. Then you get booed out the building because Cody and Seth are honestly the two most popular right now, with CM Punk on the injury shelf. Even with CM Punk there, they might be the two most popular. But Cody, Rock and Roman are winning. Night 2, we're kicking things off with the World Heavyweight Championship. I think Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre kicks off night 2. I do. And I think this match is going to be very good. I'm going with Drew McIntyre. Seth Rollins has been complaining about his back, his knee injury, long time now. Not to mention him and Becky, like I said, they have a kid now. I think that they're both taking time off after Mania. That's my prediction. I got Drew McIntyre winning. But wait till my bonuses. I think you guys know where I'm going with this, because I have something for the end of this match. Logan Paul versus Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. I don't have Kevin Owens winning whatsoever, okay? Last pick, no way Kevin Owens gets the win. I think he's in there to take the pinfall, honestly. It's a tough one. My brain tells me Logan. You want to know why? Because the fucking SummerSlam, the second biggest pay-per-view of the year, is in his hometown. And that's in August. I feel like Logan's going to go into SummerSlam in his hometown as champion. Fucking hell. They might give it to Logan here. I can't stand Logan Paul, but he's a tremendous competitor. This is actually my prediction that's going to be the show stealer of all of Mania. This match right here. I think this is going to be the number one best match of night 1 and 2. I'm going to... my heart tells me Orton. My brain tells me Logan. I predicted Orton before. I'm going to stick with it. But I wouldn't be surprised if Logan gets the win. So, I'm just going to go with Randy Orton. My brain is telling me not to, but I'm going with Randy Orton. Randy Orton, maybe Logan Paul hits Kevin Owens with his finisher. Orton hits Logan Paul with an RKO and then slides over and pins Kevin Owens. You know, now I wouldn't be surprised if interference happens too. His brother Jake Paul could come out and fucking KSI. You know, all these people can interfere and help Logan win. Still going Randy Orton. The Viper is going to pick up the match victory and win the United States Championship. I had Gunther retaining the IC anyways. Maybe Orton wins the second mid-card belt. Let's go. I got Orton winning. Plus, he's one of my favorites of all time. So it might be a little biased in that. Street Profits vs. Final Testament, my other piss break match. They made it a little better by making it, no DQ or something. Still my piss break match. I think Karrion and Cross and them are boring. I don't care about them, to be honest with you. I'm going with the Street Profits. I think Bobby Lashley needs a win. He's been jobbing for a long time now. Bobby Lashley needs a goddamn win. Come on, bro. He's one of the best, bro. He's like such a good talent. He's huge. Give him something, bro. Bobby Lashley wins by pinning Karrion Cross. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits pick up the victory. That's my prediction. AJ Styles versus LA Knight. The Phenomenal One versus LA Knight. Yeah. I love both. Okay, AJ Styles, the best in-ring performer of today, at least in top 2 with Seth Rollins, and fucking LA Knight, the best trash talker, bro. He's so good on the mic, bro. And he's like, you best believe I'm in the top 2 and I'm not number 2. Yeah, he's so talented. He's so talented. And he's in that shit with AJ Styles. He's not only the best in-ring performer of today, but he's my favorite wrestler of today. This one's 50-50. This one's probably the most unpredictable match to predict on all of Mania. It's very hard. And I don't mind who wins because I love both of them. But it's very difficult. They might give it to LA Knight because of his push. I think they're building him towards a title shot. Because I do think that if Logan retains, it's going to be Logan and LA Knight at SummerSlam. But I'm going to go with AJ Styles. I'm going to go with the veteran in this one. This was a tough one, and I might be wrong with this one. But I'm going with AJ Styles. That was so difficult. I don't know. But the phenomenal one, the GOAT, he's going to pick up the win. Io Sky versus Bayley. The women's championship. Come on. Bayley's winning. I mean, she put over up-and-coming talents for a long time. They're going to throw her a bone. Bayley's been busting her ass. She won the Rumble. Bayley's winning this match. She's going to become the champion. I don't think she's going to hold it long, to be honest with you. But I think she wins. She should bring back her hugger gimmick, to be honest. I got Bayley. Finally, the main event, and then we get into the bonuses. Roman Reigns defends against Cody Rhodes again, just like last year. Last year, everybody thought that Cody was going to win. And what happened? The Roman Reigns won, bro, and everyone looked so disappointed. This year, I do think Cody's finishing his story. I think there's going to be so much interference in this match. Probably the most interference than in any match in, forever when it comes to WWE. Cody Rhodes is going to be looking dominant. But then Roman Reigns is going to take control when Solo interferes, Jimmy Uso interferes, The Rock interferes. It's going to be 4-on-1. Probably going to feature Jay coming out and interfering and helping Cody. And even the odds against Jimmy. But the odds are still in the Bloodline's favor. Which is why John Cena, Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of them or both of them, possibly making a Mania appearance and interfering in this match. I truly believe that someone or multiple people big will come out to interfere who hasn't been seen in a while. So, yep, I do have Cody Rhodes winning. Cody Rhodes is going to win the Universal Championship and finally finish his story and do what his dad never could. Bonus questions. Who will help the victor win in Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns? As I just said, Cody's winning, so I got Stone Cold Steve Austin helping Cody win. Possibly John Cena too, but I feel like John Cena might make a different appearance. Maybe. I guess we'll see. But I definitely got Stone Cold. Bonus 2. Here's what I was talking about for Drew versus Seth. So, will Damian Priest cash in his Money in the Bank? Yes, he will. I do believe Damian Priest will cash in. Bonus 3. Will the cash in be successful? Yes, it will. I got Damian Priest cashing in on Drew McIntyre and becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. It won't be a long reign. Drew will probably beat him for it in a month or two. But I got them doing that. Now, it could even be that Drew doesn't even win the match against Rollins. It might be Damian Priest pulls of Rollins like Rollins did years back, and he cashes in, makes it a triple threat, and wins it. That's why I have the World Heavyweight match kicking off. Because when Damian does cash in, he's going to get booed out the building. They ain't going to have that later on the show. They can have it kick off, have him get booed out the building, and then jump to something big like Logan Paul, Orton, and Kevin Owens. Which is why, again, Orton might pick up the win. Satisfy the fans after Damian Priest cashed in. But yes, I think his cash in will be successful. And Damian Priest leaving World Heavyweight Champion. He would have lost the tag belts the night before. But win the World Heavyweight title. Bonus 5. Who gets pinned in the tag match between Roman Reigns and Rock versus Seth Rollins and Cody? This is what I was talking about before as well. I got Cody Rhodes getting pinned. I think The Rock pins Cody Rhodes in the tag match. I mean, think about it. Everyone else is losing multiple times, okay? Roman Reigns is clearly losing the Universal title match to Cody Rhodes. I think that's one of the most predictable matches. I think Cody's finally finishing his story. So with Roman Reigns getting pinned, he ain't gonna take the L in the tag match. The Rock just returned. He ain't gonna take the L in the tag match. Seth Rollins, World Heavyweight Champion. You mean to tell me he's gonna take the L in the tag match and then go and lose the World Heavyweight title to Drew McIntyre? Since I have Seth losing that match, I don't have Seth getting pinned in the tag match. Cody's winning a night two. To me, I think Cody is taking the Universal title from the biggest guy of today, Roman Reigns. So if he's getting that big victory, then it won't hurt him as much to lose the night before in the tag match. I got Cody getting pinned by The Rock. And does CM Punk interfere in Drew versus Seth Rollins? Yes, I do believe he will. I don't know how yet. Maybe the ref gets knocked out. Drew, being the heel that he is, grabs a chair to try to hit Seth with it. CM Punk climbs the apron to take the chair away to make sure that it's fair. But as CM Punk is trying to actually help Rollins despite hating Rollins, maybe he accidentally screws Rollins. Drew picks up the win with a Claymore kick. I don't know. But either way, yes, I do have Punk interfering. But those were my Mania predictions. I would like to read yours in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little bell notification, because I'm back, bitches. I am going to be posting once a week about different things, not only wrestling, possibly movie reviews, show reviews, some more Marvel news, some more whatever, all kinds of stuff. Maybe some songs. I've been actually working on music. But this is my first video back, and I hope you enjoyed it. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. And this was Muscle Talk. See you guys soon. Peace.